meh. Meh. Hey, I just shot a doe. The shot looked good, but it didn't look like it got any penetration at all. I'm probably gonna wait about 10 minutes, get down just to see if I can see any blood where I shot, and then, gosh, I don't know. I guess I'll come. No. Fine. I'll get down, I'll go get a gun. I'll go get the 9mm. Well, okay, I gotta go then. Bye. Alright guys, well, I didn't record an intro this morning because I wasn't really planning on seeing anything, but I managed to get me a doe. My little brother, he got one with his crossbow, and it was a pretty good hunt. I was freezing my butt off most of the time, but it pays off. All right, y'all, I decided I'd give y'all a breakdown of the hunt and how everything went down. So I got set up before daylight, and I had 2 deer come in. I think they may have been bucks. I'm not for sure. I thought I seen spikes on the first one, and they left before it started to ever getting daylight. Then I had a spike come in. He came in, ate the corn probably 20 minutes, and he started walking to my tree, and he kind of got my scent where I was standing that morning. And he left. He never blew or anything. Then a little later, I seen a doe way up in the woods, and she was like walking towards me. And I got my GoPro out. I got ready. I was like, all right. I was like, because I was going to shoot a doe. I was like, I'll shoot her if she comes up. But then before she ever got close, there's a ditch that runs off to my right, and 3 deer started coming in on the ditch. It was a big doe, a younger, like probably 2-year-old doe, and a little fawn. Well, the 2 smaller ones, they came to the corn and started eating, and then the big doe, she walked to my tree, and she got my scent. And so she started stomping her feet and blowing and all this. And so she ran off behind me, circled around, and just making a whole bunch of racket. And then the 2 younger does at the feeder kept looking off to the right, like across the ditch. And then that was my doe. And my big doe, she came in, and she probably ate the corn for like 5 minutes. And I was trying to get a shot, but there's a little tree limb down in front of me, and it's like on the right side of the feeder. And where she was standing, I couldn't shoot because I was scared I was going to hit the limb. And so that doe that was back behind me blowing, she finally started blowing again because she had stopped. And so my doe, she got nervous, and she turned around and started walking off back the way she came. And she got out behind the tree limb about 25 yards. And I was like, well, if I'm going to shoot her, now's the time. So I drew back. Then the younger doe at the feeder, she saw me draw back, and so she started running off. And I was like, well, now's the time. And I shot my doe, and I felt good about where I hit her because she was quartering away, and I hit just behind the last rib. I went through the guts and got the lungs, but I didn't feel like I got any penetration. But once we found the deer, it turns out I actually came through and like grazed her shoulder, so I made a pretty good shot on her for the angle she was. But after I shot her, I got down, and my little brother shot one with his crossbow. So I had to get down, run home, grab a pistol, and finish off his. I mean, that sucks, but it's part of it. And after that, we went and tracked mine. She probably ran 60 yards, and she was piled up. And that was pretty much it. I'll take it.